We need amethyst. Can we find one down here? Wait. I'm not joking. That was unscripted. We found amethyst. Hello everyone and welcome back to All the Mods 8. This episode we're going to achieve a bit. And one of the first things that I want to do is grab this plain block of amethyst here. Did you just fall? Yes. Because the last finishing touches that we need... Wow, this has been growing, so nice and close. The last finishing touches that we need for our enchanting setup to make it really worthwhile requires some amethyst. So, amethyst is secured. Nice. And the other thing that we need is beeswax. Let me just put these a few things away. Because this is used in making this thing. The Shelf of Seabound Rectification. And I need honeycomb blocks, which we can get from beehives. And a couple of other things. But I think we should be able to just find some bees. Now, I have Silk Touch on this, I do. And I believe we should be getting close-ish to nighttime. So we can go looking for some bees' nests and, oh, hello, my friend. And see if we can get some and start producing. Now, after last episode, I did quickly go through and get myself some azalea leaves so that I have the green back here again. And I think it looks much nicer. This is far more like what I had originally. And I actually ended up leaving the leaves out of the center. Let's see whether this guy has anything decent. And no. So, my hope is that during this daytime here, I can wander around and hopefully find myself a bee's nest or two, and then we can set up a quick automatic farm and just get ourselves a couple of pieces, because we don't really need that much. Ooh. Now, there's bees everywhere, and these bees are, what is that? A carpenter bee. But I don't know whether or not there is just plain... Ooh, that's a nest there. Nest is empty. Use honey treat on it to attract a bee. The nest can attract bees in this location. Because there is the productive bees mod, which we may get into down the line because they can be quite strong. But, yeah, I just want honeycomb. And hopefully we can find ourselves a normal, plain old vanilla bee's nest. I think I might wait around till nighttime though, see whether or not this bee... Oh, that looks like a normal one, maybe? Eh. Can I see you? Resin bee. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I gotta see if I can get some, and then we should be able to make these last few of the special shelves for rectification. Yeah. Well, a quick search with the Nature's Compass, and I found myself a birch forest. And this seems to be the best place to find yourself just standard old bees. I did find a bunch of these different types of spruce nests, which we'll keep for down the line when we decide to try out a little bit of the productive bees. But I'm going to wait here until these guys come back in. Hopefully we can get the two of them in, and we should be able to start our bee production. And honeycomb. Hello, bees. Come on. I got it. So, now I have two bees in this nest. Let's, where do I want to set this up? You know what? I'm going to do it a little bit free range. Let's grab some bone meal. Make up a few flowers. Oh, how did that select it all? Okay, well, that's fine. And we may even grab some of these flowering azalea as well, just so that it looks nice. Now, let's grab ourselves a post of sorts. Spruce wood. Do that and that. Place down a post. Ta-da! Now, I probably want to get some sort of fire underneath there. Yeah. Hopefully that does the trick. Now we should be able to expand that. And I'm just going to do a little bit of grinding to get myself the honeycomb blocks that we need. Because this episode, and, well, all the other episodes, have been so focused on getting that enchantment up and running. I just want to get it done so that we can go do some more exciting things. So I'm going to get myself some honeycomb blocks so that we can upgrade these infused shelves here to the, which one is the next? This one. And then we can go through the list. Gilded Blackstone should be fairly easy to get. See you in a sec. Any second now. One of these is going to do it. I just need to harvest one more. Come on. You? Maybe you. This one. Da 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 da. All right. With that, we have enough. So, I have spent a little bit of time. It took a little bit of a while, but there we go. We now have the 20 honeycomb blocks that we need, and I can make myself up 5 of those. So, that is that out of the way. Now what I need to do is go get myself some gilded blackstone. Or I could add some gold dust to some normal blackstone in my metallurgic infuser. So I do have that, and I do have some blackstone. Oh, I got 199 of the gilded blackstone. All right then. So if that's the case, we can make 5 of those. And then, I just need a little bit more purple. To the end with us. Up here, end portal, through the end portal. If I go through this one, which was the first one we went through, I believe somewhere over this direction. Maybe it was this way. There's a city? Yeah. We come over here, grab ourselves some purple. Oh, and avoid all of these guys. Slash home. So, I should be able to put that away in there. And there we go. With those 5 shelves probably placed... How do I want to do this? One here. Now, when looking at this, you can see it says rectification 100%. That should mean... what have I got to enchant with? Nothing. Actually, let's just strip the enchantments off something. Like my helmet, for example. There we go. And now we should see much higher positive outputs. So the magic protection 7, the mana boost 7. Oh. And yes, that's what I was missing. Enchanting item with max stats and max rectification. Need a few more books. But the wonderful thing now is we can go get ourselves some Bottletophornet. Respiration 6, mana boost 6, life mending unusing. So, that is set up for when we get the Bottletophornet armor. Now, compass. Oh, it's in my inventory. If I pull out this compass, I should be able to go for the deep dark. There it is. There is one. 1,000 blocks that way. 1,600 blocks. Now, I'm pretty much kitted out. I'm not too worried about breaking any of these things. We have a decent amount of protection on. That one doesn't have protection, and that one doesn't. So, what we might do just before we go all that way is make up a couple of Protection 7 books. We'll put Protection 7 on that, and Protection 7 on the boots. Wait. It has projectile protection. I wonder if we can take that off. It is the first one on the list. I guess we're completely re-enchanting these boots. We'll just try this to start off with. Mana regen, stable. The fire protection I don't want though. So we're going to do this one manually. Depth Strider 5. Don't worry about the feather falling because of my boots right now. Let's get Mana Boost 7 and Mana Regen 7. We'll grab Mending, Protection 7. Ooh, we might even get ourselves some Reach. Oh, I don't have that much. Well, Reach 1's alright. Get ourselves some Unbreaking. Wonderful. Now that is an enchanted book. And just like that, we have ourselves a really nice pair of boots. Cool. After a quick sleep, we should be able to go find ourselves a deep dark. Now, we do have this Enchanted Scroll of Night Vision 4, which gives us 10 minutes. So I'm going to take that. Or there is also the option to make ourselves a spell on Self, Conjure Mage Light, and amplify. We're going to call this night vision. When I do that, it gives me about 30 seconds of night vision, which is pretty good. That's going to be handy for down in the deep dark. So let's find it. Another 500 or so blocks. When loading new chunks in this mod pack, it definitely does put a lot of strain on the system. Thankfully, I have a really nice CPU, but yeah, just be wary of that if you're playing yourself. Case in point, lagging like crazy. Let's take a moment and let it load. All right, so underneath this mountain range, it looks like is where we're heading. 200 blocks or so. And down here. This looks like our entry point. Ta-da! So, with a bit of luck, it shouldn't take us much time to find our way down there. I'm going to set myself up with the night vision, and because I have such ridiculous efficiency on this, we're going to get down there very, very easily. 42 blocks that way, we're getting close. Now, because I have so much good gear, I'm not as worried about fighting the Warden as I would be if I was taking it on in vanilla for the first time. Because, yeah, we're plenty strong. We have a ridiculous amount of health. Oh, and all sorts of tricks up our sleeve. So here we go with the deep dark. Now, what I'm after here isn't necessarily fighting the Warden. Although, we'll probably end up having to. I think that may even be it. That's probably gold, though. Yeah, there's too much of it there for it to be what I'm looking for. Deep slate gold ore. We're looking for a gold-ish coloured ore called allthemodium. I'm just going to keep my night vision cast so that I don't have to worry about it too much. And we're going to search this place. Ow. That's a bit of a glitch. There's something... Ooh. There's something about flying in this pack that does seem to do a thing. Oh. Interesting. What is my gear full of? Stuff. Okay, of course, because I was mining down here. Let's just put that stuff away for now. And keep an eye out for allthemodium. Now, I'm probably going to fight the Warden. I'm a little bit scared. I shouldn't be, because this is modded. But still, I've never actually taken on a Warden before. What is that? Resonating ore? Ooh, is that it? Maybe. Please, not right now. You're making too much noise. And there's also a stoneling over there. Okay. Shush, 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 shush. Luck of the sea? Don't mind if I do. I'm making so much noise. Shush. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like there's any of those sensors around. There's the skull sensors, but the other thing that is required for summoning the big baddie. Now, is that just gold? It is. Damn it. Allthemodium. Excuse me. Shush. Shush, shush, shush. Quiet now. Hello? Shh, 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 shh. Oh. Interesting. Now, it's fairly rare down here, as far as I'm aware, but the deep dark biome is where you find it. It's very dark. Living up to the name. But I don't know whether... Oh. That's scary. Please don't do that. Oh. I got goosebumps. Yep. I think it's time. I think we're about to take on my very first Warden. Only needs one more, I think. One more warning. Well, we may as well get this fear-inducing moment out of the way. Come on, do the thing. Bring it on. I ain't scared. I'm a little bit scared. Come at me, bro. I see you. Yeah, I got you easily. Tut. Hey. Excuse you. Ta-da! looks like we got a couple of things from that. Lovely. So, I need to put away a few bits and pieces. But, Heart of the Deep. And that is used in a wither compass. I'm not sure what that's for. Interesting. We also got ourselves a miniature blue heart, which is one that we haven't got before. But at the end of the day... Oh, what is this? Advanced... that looks a little bit odd. This, Warden Carapace, makes reinforced echo shards, which makes Warden gear. Okay. What did we say the recipe was? Warden Carapace and echo shards, huh? Very interesting. I like the idea of kitting myself out to be a full Warden. That would be amazing. But, more than that, I'm interested in finding all the modium ore. So, I don't know whether it's worth digging around this area. I think it probably is. So, we know not to be afraid of the Warden. Give me what I need. Oh, that's not what I was expecting, but I don't mind that. Okay. Well, there's some diamond. All I need is to get a little bit of this, and then we can go to the mining dimension and get ourselves all of the stuff that we will ever need. So, keep mining, I suppose. Oh, even more. Ow. Come now. All the modium. All the modium. Come on. Oh, that scared the living daylights out of me. We're not having the most luck. If we open up our stuff here, the bounty board definitely has one for killing the Warden. Oh. We get all the modium from that. What about a random reward? Diamond sight. Wow. And not only that, we also have this getting started one. Advanced pipe upgrade. Kill the Warden. Oh, this one is a loot reward. I got a builder. Can quarry areas pump liquids? Okay, interesting. Very interesting indeed. With that one that we got, we can actually make the teleportation pad that I was talking about and take us into the mining dimension, as well as one other. But for now, it's the mining dimension I'm interested in, since it appears we're not going to have much luck finding all the modium down here. Now, I'm going to just do a little bit more of a quick explore without really worrying, since we know we can quite easily take on a Warden. But... oh, that's pretty. Yep, not liking my chances. Okay, interesting. At least we know where the deep dark is if we need to come back here. For now, slash home. Because now what I can do is take that, and we have all the modium, and that can be used to make ourselves one of these. A teleport pad. Now this teleport pad is going to allow us to go to the mining dimension, or if we put it in the nether, it's going to take us to the other. But for now, the mining dimension is what I'm after. So let's just chuck this down here and pop through. Is this how you do it? What do you... oh, shift right click. This, along with having some flowers and trees apparently, is all the modium mining dimension. We are currently at level Y253, and this goes, well, for starters, let's just use my shovel. This goes down through stone, down through clouds, and then once we reach a certain point, we start going down through deep slate. But it doesn't stop there. We start to go through the nether, and then the end, all the way down to bedrock at Y-63. So if I pop this up, you'll also notice that I don't have the night vision, but I can see perfectly clearly here. The mining dimension is always lit, no matter where you are. And this is a spawn-free, as far as I'm aware, a spawn-free, mob-free area. We can just mine infinitely here. Infinitely for resources. So, if we're going to be doing that, there's a couple of things that I could get sorted. And they're going to... Oh, don't use that sword apparently because I've got a teleportation on it. So if we go back to our little area here, what I want to set up is a dank. I want to make myself a dank level 2, level 3. I'm sure we can make ourselves up the 8 of these that we need. Oh, I guess we're just going to have to come over here. Dank level 4. I guess we'll just have to take some of these. Dank level 5. Dank level 6. And... the level 7's a little expensive, but I think it's worth it. So you can see there the stack limit is limited to 262,000 in that one. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, 2 billion in that one. Looks like we're fighting the Wither a couple of times. I am in need of some soul sand. That'll do. And let's set ourselves up probably in the mining dimension to fight a bunch of Withers. Of course, we can get ourselves a spare pad and, wow, a saddle. But I'm back after fighting the Wither a handful of times, and why is that red? I don't like it. There we go. With that, we should be able to make a dank 7. Now, if we actually search up danks, there is the dank dock, which just requires some black concrete. I should be able to make some concrete powder, actually. Concrete, black concrete powder. I need some ink. Oh, squids. Hello? Where are all the squids? There we go. Now, I should be able to turn that into ink sacs. Don't need that many. Put this in here. Beautiful. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is because with this dank, we can hold this many slots of items, but each slot can hold 2.147 billion, meaning that I can set this up as a storage device for a chunk destroyer. I think that's what they're called. Chunk destroyer. These are going to take a little bit of work. I've got to make some things, and we've got to go into a workbench plus, which requires some aldermodium. Luckily, we did get some aldermodium. So I have that, and with this, we're going to have to supply it with some power and put in all of these items. So I'm going to have to do some crafting up of a bunch of different things, and I think that's going to be next episode. We managed to fight the Warden, we managed to get ourselves all the modium and get to the new mining dimension, and we now have far better setup for all of this enchanting, where I can get much nicer enchantments and more guaranteed enchantments. So you can see the item enchantability on the left is now much higher than it was. This means that I'm more likely to get more enchantments and higher level enchantments on everything that I try and enchant. And so that means that in next episode, when we get ourselves the aldermodium from the mining dimension, we're going to upgrade from this set to aldermodium armor. Oh yes, it's going to be delicious. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you to my Patreon supporters for your continued support. You folks are amazing. And to everyone watching, I hope you're enjoying my process of going through and just trying out random things and experiencing this mod pack in my own way. There's definitely things that some people won't agree with, or some people might think I'm not doing it the most efficient way, but I'm having fun, and I think that's what matters. So, we've got ourselves a few goodies to start setting up in our next episode. But until then, I hope you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone. Whoop!